Aloha, Rich Alverson here. In this video, I'm going to finish up lab 20.6, the online shopping cart part two. So share my screen. All right, so so when I left you the last video, we had finished. I had gotten you started up through step two, and so you probably, let me see, where are we? We were at modified item in 20.6. So you no doubt have finished entering in these, get price and get quantity, and that, and then you want to do get items in cart. So that would look something like this, get items in cart. And then you're going to want to get cost of cart. And you're going to have that in there. And then you're going to have a print total. And so that's pretty straightforward. You just got to do it. You loop through as with all these, you loop through the cart. This one loops through the cart to find a total right here. And then we finally we've got printing the descriptions, which you probably have. You really should be doing these on your own. Print descriptions. Okay, so that takes care of the shopping cart. Okay, so now let's go over to and so you can test this. It's not going to look like this, so you got to make sure you got to adjust the print statements and so on. Okay, step three in main. Okay, where's main? Well, main is in shopping cart manager. And do we have a shopping cart manager yet? No, we don't. So let's create a new file called shopping. Does this work yet? Cart manager .java, and we'll put it here. And shopping cart manager will have a we'll have a a this. It's going to have a this. It's going to have a inside the class. It's going to have a going to have a public static main that looks like this. It's going to have a bunch of methods up above there, but then it's going to have this. With this and a this. So in main, so there's going to be some methods up here, but here right now we're talking about main. And so prompt the user for a customer's name and today's date, output the date, name and the date, create an object of type shopping cart. So we're gonna uh, um, use a scanner we're gonna ask for the customer's name, and let's just string this right now. Ask for the customer's name and ask for the date. Let's string this since it's the first time it appears. And then we're gonna display it out. Customer's name and today's date. Okay, very good. So that looks like that's step 3. Oh, we have to create the shopping cart. That, of course, would look something like this. Call it my cart. It's a shopping cart type. It's a new shopping cart. And we have a customer name and we have a today's date because so we're going to be using this one, this constructor. All right. So that's that. Now for step 4, we're going to implement the following menu functions in the shopping cart manager class. And okay, so here we're in the shopping cart manager class. Let's go up to above main. So up here we're gonna the print menu. Print menu is gonna look like this, and then we're gonna do execute menu. That's just like before. So let's go do a print menu. All right, a print menu would look something like this. Okay, print menu. Print out the word menu. We're gonna have an add item to the cart, remove item from the cart, change item, quantity, output item, descriptions, output the shopping cart, and quit. That would output the print menu, and let's print the menu out here. Print menu. And then let's add, so that's the print menu. Oh, and then execute menu takes 3 parameters. Characters representing the choice, the shopping cart, and the scanner project. Okay, so that would look like um, execute menu. All right, we're going to start out with something like this, and that's going to be up here, like right there, something like that. Do a curly. And execute menu, the option comes in. So down here, we're going to read that, I guess. We have to read all that. So let's do that right now. Right down here, we're going to read in a menu choice. Where do we read menu? Oh, we don't read menu choice. Well, menu choice is not. Oh, we got to define menu choice. Let's do that right here. You really should define all your stuff at top, but I'm lazy. Char menu choice, and it's going to start up by just equaling of that. That's just like in the a couple of labs ago, we did something just like this. We also had an execute menu. So we start out with menu choice, and while menu choice is not equal to Q, then we output choose an option, and we read it in, and it's going to be either an A or a D or a C or an I or an O. A, D, C, I, O. And then we call this execute menu with the menu choice, the cart, which is created here, and then the scanner, which was declared up here. And then we're going to print the menu out, which we have. We'll print it out again, and we read it in right here. Next. Okay, so what does execute menu look? Well, that's this right here, inside here. We're going to have a, let's do a switch. Switch option. Curly, and it's this option here, this character. So it's character. So it's going to be, there's going to be a case of A, and something something with a break. Should this be tabbed in? Hmm. Okay, well, anyway, there's going to be a case D, case of D, and there's going to be a case of C, and there's going to be an I and an O. Case I, and case O. And that's it. Okay, so case A is what is a add an item to the cart. Um, so the cart, this is the shopping cart item that came in. This is the cart. There's a scanner. Um, well, let's do a simple one. I'm gonna do output the shopping cart. Looks like this. Hmm. Yeah, that might be a bit right there. Okay, so this just outputs the shopping cart. The cart is this thing. This prints out the total, and that's just this method of the cart, which is this. It's going to print out the it's going to execute this method, so it prints out the shopping cart, prints out the total. And that's what this does. I is output item descriptions. So that's just something like Print descriptions, that's method in the shopping cart class. C is change in item quantity. This gets to be more complicated. D, um, hmm. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you work on A and D. A, D, and C. They're kind of complicated. Um, A starts out like this. And so again, you have this next line thing in here. That's like, you remember in the previous lab, you had that next line in there because the thing you just typed in previously was not a next line, and that sort of spends it spends that. And so then, you know, D is kind of the same thing because you're going to ask it, you're asking it something. So for add an item, you ask it the name, and then you're going to ask it the item price, and you're going to ask it the quantity, and you're going to create a new item and add it to the cart. And then after that, you're gonna ask it the description. You have the name. You're gonna ask it the description, the price, and the quantity. And with those, you're gonna create you're gonna create a new instance of an item to purchase, which of course is here. It's got four things here. And then once that's created, you're gonna add that new item into the cart using this method. You need to, these are variables up here. You should probably declare them up here. There's going to be a string product name, string product description, int product price, and int um, product. And so that takes care of. I don't know why that's like that. How's that? How's that? All right. So, well, you'd want to read all four of those in, and then you have values for all those. Okay, so that's for adding, and for deleting, you'd want to have the same kind of thing. Blah, blah, blah. And then, finish the delete. Okay, so so finish implementing those, finish implementing the menu items. And basically, yeah, that's it. All right, so okay, I want to leave some of this for you. Um, and you gotta work your brains a little bit. Get it to work. And so I'll leave that to you. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.